Hey there, welcome back. If you recall in the last video, I took the eyeball out and tested the slump drive after reinstalling the crank arm because of a fiasco that happened. But I got that fixed, got it tested, everything works great. Checked out my new cadence sensor. All is well, everything's cool. And then I started looking at my other trike. I knew I wanted to fix something on it. This is something that I missed from being a former Trike 700 rider. So one of the things that I miss from, or that I do miss from my 700 is the recline on the seat. The Trike 700 has like a 37-degree recline and you're almost laying down. I really liked the recline on that trike and how it worked. That's one of the things I miss after changing to a Sprint X. This one is a Sprint X26, and I put on the ErgoLux seat, and I can tell you that I love the seat. It is one of the most comfortable seats on the market, and I know that HP, I think it was HP Velotechnik, just came out with a seat that's very similar to it. But yeah, I love the ErgoLux seat on the Sprint. But that said, I wanted to try and recline the seat as much as I could to get it way down low and make it more comfortable for a really reclined ride for me. And one of the ways that you can do that is the Sprint frame actually comes apart in multiple pieces. So the cruciform comes apart from the rear section of the trike. You just undo these two bolts here and you can stretch the trike out. As you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but you can see where the dust line was. I've extended it already about 2.5 inches or so. And the reason I'm doing that is to get where the seat, the back attaches down really low. Now, one of the issues I was having was I wanted to get it down really low, and I couldn't get it low without it hitting this bar. So what I did was I took the mount. This mount has kind of a curve to it, and so I reversed it because I'm not using any of these anyway. So I'm going to use this last one, and that will give me just enough clearance to keep that off of the frame. And I'll, of course, get everything tightened up, and that'll give me just enough clearance to keep it off the frame. And then I'll put a little piece of leather in there anyway, just to make sure that it doesn't rub. But then that should give me quite a bit of recline. So I don't know exactly how much recline it is, but it's a lot. Probably not as much as a VTX, but a lot of recline anyway. I'm looking forward to see how this rides. Now, of course, remember, one of the things that you have to do if you stretch your trike like this, if you have a nice trike and you can do it, I don't know about other manufacturers. I know Trike you can't do it. So I'm going to do this, and then one of the things obviously I have to do is add a couple inches of chain, and I'll take care of that in a minute. So the other thing I have to make sure I do is align the rear triangle to make sure that it's actually vertical. And since my trike is just a little bit too wide for my table, I'll put it on the ground and make it vertical. Now I got the trike frame extended. What I'll do is I will add some more chain to the other side, get the seat adjustment so it's just right, put it in, and then go give it a quick test ride and see if it's where I want it to be. If you adjust the seat angle, you're also going to have to adjust your neck rest. So that's something that I'll have to take into consideration and see where it is. So that's really all there is to adding some chain. I just put in probably enough links to give me, how far did I go? 1, 2, I put in 3 links. So I already wiped it off, but extended the frame about 2 inches and 2.5 inches, and I put in 1, 2, 3 links plus the masters, so it extended the chain about that much. Gives me a little slack, but it's not bad. I use the cat trike method, where even with that I could probably take out a few more links. I'll try that for now, because the cat trike method, what they do is they tell you to put it on both of your biggest rings and then extend the derailleur out all the way. And technically I could extend the derailleur out a little bit more. Yeah, quite a bit more actually. So let me try one more time and see if I have to adjust this. Okay, so realistically I could take out maybe 1 link, maybe 2, to tighten it up a lot, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go just give it a little test ride around and see how it rides, how it shifts, all that kind of stuff, but mainly to see if I like the angle of the seat. Alright, so sitting on the trike, it feels a lot more comfortable. Just that little bit of angle to give it that little bit more recline makes it feel really good. And the neck rest now seems to be just right. So the only thing I'll have to do is test out the shifting, you know, with the chain being a little bit longer, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. I didn't mess with any of that stuff. So that's it. Adjusted the seat on the Sprint X26. I think what I'm going to do is I was looking it over. I need to clean it up a little bit, and I need to I probably need to order some new tires. These might have a little bit of life left in them, but I think I'm going to order some Continental contact speeds. I've been told that those tires have been very successful for other people as far as rolling resistance and giving them a little bit more speed. Now on my Quest, on the eyeball, it has Kojaks on it. I've never had those on any other bike. The ELB has those on her Vortex too, and we have them on there because they were great. They were in great shape, and that's what came with the Trikes. So that's what came with my Velo, and that's what came with the Trike. Remember, if you recall, a long time ago in the videos, I put a video a long time ago about purchasing these, and you can see that. I'll leave a link here for that. But Kojaks came on both of those bikes, and they were in great shape. They were almost brand new. The little rubber knobbies were still on them, so I'll do that. But these Duranos, I'm looking at them. Looks like they're in okay condition. Probably got a little bit of life left in them, but I may go ahead and order some Continental contact speeds here pretty quick and get them changed out. So there you go. Once again, thanks for watching, and until next time, cheers.